look out my window.
Hello traders, Gary Wagner with WFGForex.com, your daily market update for Forex Gold. It is Tuesday, June the 8th, and this is the Daily Report. Traders, history was created last night as gold traded and made a new contract, historical and record high, trading at 1254. That's 1254 per ounce on Forex Gold. Interesting, gold is currently trading at 1233.38 and has been in what I will call a major round of profit taking following that historic rise. Traders, I'm fascinated by how quickly we get profit taking coming into this market. According to Kitco News, gold futures scored another fresh all-time high Tuesday as investors continued to seek out the precious yellow metal as a safe haven asset amid heightened financial, economic, and geopolitical uncertainties. One market watcher in a wire service summed up the following statement, saying that gold is like a warm blanket on a cold day. I find this interesting. We had the currencies under major pressure, the euro dollar being taken to a 4-year low. Traders, what I'm looking at in the market here as it currently trades, as I said, right around 1234, 1235. I would expect it to come off of these lows even as we speak today, is a major round of profit taking. Fundamentally speaking, nothing really has changed in the market to change my overall outlook of this precious metal and the potential for it to go higher. As I said, I still believe that we're firmly entrenched in a fifth wave. However, we have come close to our target, that target being 1265. We hit 1254. So I do want to caution and be utterly conservative and open to the fact that at some point this market may in fact correct. My personal feeling is I don't believe that time is now. In terms of fundamental news, we received quite a bit of it yesterday. Actually, there were a couple things that I found quite interesting. First of all, reports said that protesters have hit the streets in Spain. Now, Fitch, of course, downrated on Tuesday and is now, in fact, issuing a warning on the United Kingdom's financial status. It's the first time I've heard word of that. Of course, I was expecting Portugal to enter the mix. Hungary has entered the mix. Of course, we have Greece. But this is the first time I actually got an announcement that the financial status of the UK is in question. Now, the euro currency, which has been something all eyes have been trained on, hit another 4-year low. And as gold hit its fresh high, it was kind of at the same time last night. And the U.S. dollar index, it did back off from its high on Tuesday, and I do believe that that was due to profit taking. Of course, we have our long position. We're still sitting long down at 1215. Our stop is at 1224. Traders, I'm going to recommend that we just hold on with that stop. However, I am going to look carefully at buying this dip and adding to our positions. Traders, to give you an idea of the volatility in this market, I've put up a 5-minute candlestick chart. And in it, you can see that this overnight session, as it moves up, hits these highs. Of course, there's a bid-ask spread, so we're looking at the lower of two prices. But you can see it comes up and it tags this high right in here. Immediate round of profit taking, and then comes up to make a secondary stab at it, just coming short right at 1251, this at 1253. The market trades meanders a little bit lower, but then as you can see, approximately as little as an hour ago, we had a major sell-off because it went from 1242 and then traded as low as 1233, and it now appears to be coming off of this low. I am attributing this latest sell-off not to a new piece of fundamental news, but to pure and simple profit taking in the market. Now, in terms of our technical indicators, gold is solidly overall in a bull trend. There's no doubt about it. Right now, there's no indications to suggest market tops are at hand. However, this shooting star that we're forming, unless we see this market, as you can see now, beginning to regain and move back up, I think that we're going to maintain that solid position. And right now, what we're looking at is following. I think our new resistance point is our new ceiling, 1254. 1254 to 1260, and that's that $100 move that I've talked about as a potential top in wave 5. However, the one thing that I do want to note is that according to Elliott wave theory, it was originally developed for the stock market. And in the stock market, they always noted that wave 3 was the strongest of all the waves. However, research that has been done over the last, let's call it 10 to 15 years by the Elliott Wave Institute and some other Elliott Wave theorists have suggested that in commodities, it in fact can be wave 5 that is the strongest of all the waves. If this was the case, it would bring some credence to why the technicians out there are currently looking at $1,300 as a psychological target and psychological resistance levels and the bull's next basic objective. Lastly, I do want to talk about Euro Gold. We did suggest to traders that if they wanted to enter that market, they could go ahead and do so. The stop should be placed at 1028. That's 1028 on a protective stop. I mentioned it in the recording yesterday. However, I put a major typo in the newsletter at 1008. So again, traders, 1028. That is your protective stop on your euro dollar positions for those of you who did take them. For those who took them, got in right around this area, which is why I went ahead and charted it. Traders, as I said, in a historical evening last night, one of the reasons that this report is coming out so late is that it was my duty as the producer of this program to watch and see how it reacted through the night. So let's say I'm burning the midnight oil, running on very, very little sleep, and I wanted to see really how it settled and what reactions we got fundamentally in the marketplace over in New York as it traded a good period of time, really before I wanted to come on and give this report. I do try to put the report out Hawaiian time, approximately 8 o'clock in the morning, which is, of course, 6 hours behind New York, so I've gotten a good portion of the New York market. If it necessitates, I will create and do the videos early. And if I believe that by waiting a couple of hours, I will have additional insight and news to give you, I certainly will do that. Traders, we've witnessed an unreal day in the marketplace today. Currently trading 1236. It is forming this shooting star, but this day has just begun. In other words, this candle last night was solid. This candle last night was red. And it was moving up, and it was at all-time highs. Traders, we'll have to see what we get over the next couple of days. One thing I think has absolutely proven itself to be true, as I said on Sunday, I think we're going to be in for a most fascinating week. I think we can already say that we've gotten our wish. This has been Gary Wagner with WFGForex.com, your daily market update for Forex Gold. Wishing you, as always, good trading. Bye-bye.
When I look out my window, many sights to see.